Ahoy, Bucky. I hope you're doing well and that the pirate ship is holding up well for you. I've really been enjoying my positive psychology class so far, and we've learned many interesting things throughout this course. Just recently, one topic I enjoyed learning about was the benefits of optimism in Chapter 5 of our book. There were many more benefits than what I would have thought there were. Some of these benefits include psychological benefits and physical health benefits. Several psychological benefits include lower levels of depression, reduced anxiety, greater life satisfaction, and better coping strategies. Optimism is associated with lower levels of depression because optimistic individuals are less likely to engage in negative thought patterns. Optimists tend to believe that things will turn out well, so they're less likely to have excessive worry and catastrophic thinking, which can help to reduce anxiety. They also tend to notice and savor positive experiences more often, and this can help to lead to greater life satisfaction due to their increased focus on what's going well within their lives. This enhances positive emotions and builds a stronger sense of meaning and appreciation over time. Optimists are likely to have a better coping strategies from where they're more willing to confront challenges directly, seek support, and constructively reframe stressors rather than avoiding or denying them. Several physical health benefits of optimism include a stronger immune response, lower risk of cardiovascular disease, healthier lifestyle choices, and increased longevity. People with a more optimistic outlook tend to have a better immune response. That means they're more resistant to things like colds or viruses, and they tend to recover faster when they get sick. Optimism is good for the heart too, as optimists generally have lower blood pressure and healthier cholesterol levels, which puts them at a lower risk for heart disease and stroke over the long term. Optimists are more likely to live healthier lifestyles because they're more proactive about things like exercising regularly, eating well, avoiding harmful habits, and keeping up with medical checkups. Each of these small habits adds up and it helps to protect their health over time. Last but not least, optimists tend to have an increased longevity. This longevity is partly due to a better biological regulation, like lower inflammation and healthier cardiovascular functioning, as well as consistent engagement in preventative health behaviors. Essentially, their mindset supports both mental and physical resilience over the long term. I really hate to hear that you aren't able to heel click like you used to, and I know that has to be disappointing. Well, let me teach you about positive aging. Positive aging isn't about avoiding getting old, it's about adapting well to change, maintaining a sense of purpose, and continuing to grow emotionally and psychologically, even as your body naturally slows down. So it helps to focus on what older adults can do and not what they've lost and aren't capable of doing anymore. Positive aging helps to emphasize wisdom, resilience, life satisfaction, and meaningful relationships. It may be hard to believe, but older adults often report having better emotional regulation and lower levels of stress and anxiety than younger adults do. They've been through the storms and learned how to weather them with grace. Age brings increased perspective taking, empathy, and decision making skills, especially in complex social situations. So maybe you can't do what you used to, but your advice and insight may help others with their goals and desires. Having strong social connections is one of the biggest predictors of successful aging. Good friendships, close crewmates, and supportive family can help to buffer stress and to keep your spirits high. Maybe you aren't able to do heel clicks like you did before, but that doesn't mean your days of flourishing are over. Just remember that positive aging is about staying mentally strong, emotionally wise, and socially connected. So, I see you found the paper that's on my fridge. It's actually a positive psychology exercise that I picked up from Chapter 7 in our textbook, and it's about aligning your values with your behaviors. So the left column is labeled values, and this is where I wrote down the things that I find most pleasurable and meaningful. These things include spending time with loved ones, learning new things, engaging in hobbies, and strengthening my self care. The right column is labeled behaviors, and this is where I listed how much time I spent engaging in these activities. Some of these activities include having a movie night with my loved ones, spending time punch needling, exploring new books, and going to therapy. This exercise is to help make my values visible and active, not just ideas that I think about. It's a way to stay intentional, to make sure that I'm not just saying what matters to me, but actually living it out. Well, about your interview, I'm so proud of you for getting it. But I completely understand being nervous about it, especially since your mascot job didn't involve much talking. However, this actually seems like a great time to talk about something I learned about in Chapter 8 of our book, mindset. So, there are actually two main types of mindset, and they are a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. A fixed mindset is when you believe that your abilities are set in stone. You either have them or you don't. On the other hand, a growth mindset means that you believe you can develop these skills with effort, learning, and practice. So try practicing this. Instead of thinking, I'm not good at interviews, try changing that to, I'm still learning how to do an interview and I can get better with practice. That's a really powerful growth mindset. People who adopt that kind of thinking and mindset tend to perform better, bounce back faster from setbacks, and feel less anxiety about new things that are challenging. Try thinking about it this way. Your experience as a mascot has already given you emotional intelligence, performance skills, and presence. You've just communicated them differently, and now you're going to have to change that a little bit. Now it is about learning how to express those same things but out loud. You can learn this and you can do it. We can even do a mock interview if you would like to help strengthen these skills. Overall, this class has really helped me to see how positive psychology applies to so many parts of my life, from staying optimistic and aging well to aligning my values with my actions and building a mindset for growth. It's been meaningful not only to learn these concepts, but to also share and apply them in real conversations with others, like Bucky. Thank you.